So at level two here, we're taking a look at what motivation actually is and what it is that motivates us to be able to do a great job at work, which is what we're aiming for our teams. Well, here we go. I really do like the work of Daniel Pink. Daniel Pink has done some great work. You'll see it on YouTube, analyzing through pretty rigorous testing what it is that motivates people, and the conventional what we think of as conventional ways of motivating are very interesting. Those ways of, for example, promotion or increased financial reward. And Daniel Pink says those conventional thoughts maybe don't work so well now. So what is it that we want? Well, we want something called discretionary effort. This is why we want motivation as a manager. We want our team to do more than expected, to, by their own discretion, put in extra effort, rather than just working to job description, using initiative, coming up with ideas, using extra energy to help each other. And that discretionary effort is gold dust, and it's motivation that enables people to give that. Now, Daniel Pink has identified 3 modern, up-to-date key motivators. We'll call it AMP, A-M-P, autonomy, mastery, and purpose. And in the generations coming through to work now, what he is saying is that autonomy, that is the ability to decide your own way of working, where you might work, home or office or site, how you might work, that autonomy of making decisions for yourself is very high on people's list. Mastery is very high, a specific area in which people are seen and acknowledged to be really good at their job, a specialist in that area, whatever that area happens to be. And an increasingly common motivator now is purpose, that people sense the organization, their team, and themselves have a purpose in life, and that purpose is reflected in the work environment. These are the 3 main components to build in for our people. And of course, our people will vary on the different ratios of these things, but those 3 things are likely to be present. So what do we recommend that you actually do, and we actually do as managers? Well, it's worth thinking of our people and beginning to jot down our thoughts as a manager on their autonomy, mastery, and purpose motivators, what it is that drives them in those 3 areas, and what kind of discretionary effort we would like them to provide for us. What I would recommend too is that if you're working on motivation in your team and you're maybe doing a PDR, you're doing a review, you're having a chat, you could use a table like this to say, look, I'd like discretionary effort from you. I'd like above and beyond. You know, how's that going to be reflected? You might get somebody say, well, I can't give you much more time because I've got children, I've got childcare, but I am willing to do some work at home. I am willing to help out colleagues. I am willing to coach other colleagues, for example, remotely or from home, or even coming to work early to do that sometimes. So you say, that's great, that's extra effort. And trying to get that discussion on what the discretionary effort is quite helpful. More helpful in the middle there, though, is look, what is it that motivates you in those 3 areas? And produce a table for yourself as a manager where you know your staff well enough to know which of those 3 and which balance of those 3 that you want to build in to your motivation plan for your team.